No, I'm not done. I'm going to do a reaction now. So if you're here for the reaction, hello. If you were here for the rune readings, I am done. Check and make sure this.
Hello.
There we go. All right, cool. All right. I suppose I should say now is the chance to go to the bathroom and get yourself a drink of water, get a snack, what have you. I have Junior Mints. I have 4 left. So. Oh, is Nickel gonna? No, stay. Stay in chat. All right. So this is officially on my own. Come to Walmart with me. Let's unpack and kitchen tour vlog. Oh, we get to see the kitchen. More than just the cabinets. Ah, see? And there's the cat. There we go. So I do wonder how... What is she wearing? See, this will be like an unfiltered one. This will be one that I haven't edited, so you'll hear all my dumb comments too. Like, commenting on what the hell she's wearing. What is she wearing? Do I like it? I like the lace. I need to see the whole thing. But anyway, let's get going. Yay. Maybe. Let's do this. Switch. That'll work. Will it? No. No, it won't. Good. I just want the chat on this side. Okay. Want the chat here. Or you get to watch me be a boomer. Check it out. You can mock me for not knowing what the hell I'm doing. It's perfectly fine. Cool. That should settle that. All right, now let's start.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog. So
Hi.
Today I have been a busy bee. I've been trying to unpack more. The internet is still not working here. So I had to call the internet company and they don't even know what's going on. So they're not even going to be here.
How's the sound? Is she too loud? Can I turn it? Should I turn her down? Oh, the shot of her with her eye slit. No, this one. This is Amber. Hello, Alexi. Hello, everyone I didn't get to say hello to when you came in. Oh. Chat box. Cool. All right. Someone says a smidgen down. Bring her down to a 3 should do her, I think.
Until a couple days from now, like in the morning, to like figure it out. Let's get that figured out because oh my god, my nails are this happens so fast. If you guys ever see them like fixed, it's because I touch them up. I try to touch them up like every other day, but I really just don't have the time. And with all the unpacking I'm doing, like they just keep getting.
My nails are gorgeous because I just stuck them on, and they glow in the dark because they're Halloween. And this is why I wear fake nails, because I don't like painting them anymore.
Messed up. But anyways, so yeah, I hope when the internet people come, we can get this fixed because I'm trying to upload another vlog. Oh my god, it's taken over 3 hours this time with no Wi-Fi. It's taking forever. I'm really trying to upload more for you guys and film more.
I mean, my friend just moved from Rockford to outside of Chattanooga somewhere. They live on a mountain now. They're mountain folk now. She just got her internet put in. Now, that's not my point. My point is that in the meantime, my friend was driving into Chattanooga to sit at McDonald's and or a not timeshare, one of those group office things that you pay into just to use the internet because she works from home. My point being, like, you can't tell me there's not a freaking McDonald's or Panera somewhere in that area that she could go to and sit at and use the internet for the 45 minutes it'll take the video to upload. I mean, that's basically order lunch and sit there and eat, you know? And I know it's that fast because I do it myself. So anyway.
But yeah, it's just been so stressful. This
whole is it not
internet
good?
Situation, the moving situation, the breakup, Feline going, like, I don't know how I'm holding up, but I'm holding. Okay, so I'm currently trying to get all of my kitchen stuff squared away because it is looking crazy in here. So I'm really focusing on kitchen.
How many measuring cups do you need? You don't bake. I'm very confused. I'm gonna adjust her again real fast. Somebody says she was really loud, and she is very loud to me. But I'm on this end, so things are different over here. Alright, so far we're watching her sort her measuring cups. She has quite a collection of very nondescript measuring cups. Oh, look, she's got like these built-in shelves. Oh, I love that. Oh, and you can see the little silver button. I love that that's one of the first things she takes out. That says something. I'm doing the background game now. Do I like this shirt? I don't. I like the lace. I don't like the fabric. I know you all care. But, I mean, look how slim her neck looks, though. She always loses her weight in her cheekbones and her jowls and her neck first. Or at least that's the part we get to see, because we don't usually get to see anything else. I hope I'm not talking down to you. Oh my god. All right, anyway.
Kitchen and living room. Trying to get that done. So I'm just looking at like my measuring cups. See, I haven't been showing any of like the unpacking process. I just don't know if it like interests people. I don't know. I've just been like,
what are we doing? Okay. I haven't shown you any of the unpacking process, but I'm going to sit here and have a 5-minute conversation with you while I sort and resort my measuring spoons and my measuring cups, which are clearly very important to me in this kitchen for all of the cooking that I don't do. So that's just weird. And as usual, we're not on a tripod. We're just balanced up against something. I like the light, though. I mean, it's a neat little light effect, I guess.
My brain has been just everywhere. I just got done having, like, a breakdown a little bit. I miss...
She's going to start being Feline. That's what Nicole says. We're only going to get to see... Hey, but we get to see from the shoulders down now. I mean, not full body shots, but at least shoulder shots. Yeah, I think without the pink flowers, I think it would be a little bit better. Oh, yeah, you didn't... Yeah, I don't know. Do the filters... I don't know a lot about filters, guys. Hey, I'm streaming. Come stick your hand in over here. Actually, the joke's not funny anymore because Feline left. Hey, everybody. He didn't give me whatever mace spray and then dump my ass. Anyway.
It's Feline. I'm by myself. It's new. It's different. It's definitely not something I've ever experienced. But I'm going to be okay.
Why did she spend 5 seconds? Like, she spent like a full minute organizing those gray ones. And now she's just going to dump the black ones just straight into the drawer. And I don't know why that's bothering me as much as it is. Probably because I don't like it.
I know I am, because that is literally the only option. All right, so these are so big.
Everybody says hi. Yes. Do not believe them when they lie to you.
I don't know if they're going to fit. I mean, yeah, they fit pretty good. Let me show you. So it fits pretty good. I would say so myself.
I kind of really like those oversized gray measuring cups. I know this completely has nothing to do with anything, but I actually really kind of like those. I do actually cook, and those look like they'd be really useful.
A little tour.
I like the gray.
So this is my dishes are in here. I don't have much, don't need much. Literally the only cups that I have. And then here is my pots and pans, so.
Okay, and
then in this one, I just have
I like these gray cabinets, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the way they look.
Food, dog food, things like that. And then here I have some Tupperware. And I don't have anything in there yet.
That's what it is. I used to work a lot. Y'all know I did archaeology. And so with contract archaeology, basically you accept a job and you drive out to the job and they make you live out. Well, they don't make you, but you live out of a hotel basically for the length of the job. And sometimes they were able to get us these like Homewood Suites kind of things where you have like a kitchenette that isn't functional, but it looks cute. But when you go into those hotel rooms, they'll have like very basic kitchen stuff. Like you will have a pot and you will have a pan, and you'll have like 3 mismatched forks and like 2 spoons that don't match the forks either. And there'll be like 2 glasses in the cabinet. I mean, it's very bare bones, very basic, very sterile. That's the vibe I'm getting off of this. Like if you've ever lived out of a Homewood Suites sort of a situation where there's like the kitchenette thing, you kind of understand what I'm saying, but like it's that kind of vibe. It's like, I know her stuff's not mismatched, but that level of sterile is very, I'm having flashbacks, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
And then this one, I just have like all my plastic containers that I use. I'm using a couple, so as I keep unpacking, I'll just...
Are those supposed to go in your refrigerator? I hope her refrigerator's a good size.
Grab the ones that I need. And then in this, I just have my little air fryer, which in the move, it got all chipped.
Oh no, you'll have to get rid of it now. It's completely non-functional. You totally couldn't go to the store, buy some gold paint, and fill it in. That would be impossible.
Which is so sad. Y'all, it is time for a snack break. This is the same beef jerky from...
Look, man, I like beef jerky, and I like the peppered beef jerky. I can't throw shade at this one. I do like this stuff.
My road trip here. I got some peppered beef jerky.
Oh, look who learned how to edit.
It was on my island. I forgot all about it, and I was like, oh my god, that actually sounds so good right now. So... I'm gonna snack on some of that. Alrighty. Actually,
to be fair, I would have killed that whole bag too. I wouldn't have had leftovers to begin with, so.
Ate the rest of them. They were pretty freaking tasty, not gonna lie. Okay guys, so I'm currently at Walmart. I had to get something. Had to get some cat food. And this is the only kind that Wasabi can eat because everything else tears up his stomach. I'm looking at the purses.
Because you need more purses. All right, place your bets now. Do we come home with the pink sparkly backpack or something else? Let's see. What are our other options?
Because that's just where I naturally gravitate towards.
She's looking at the black one.
I don't know. I never really cared for Walmart purses very much.
Why? They don't seem that. I mean, I don't shop at Walmart, but nothing. I mean, shade against Walmart. That's why I don't shop there. But I don't see anything wrong with them.
I don't know. It's just like, who would carry that? Not me.
Lexi says the type of finish on the cabinets is really hard to clean. Well, that's not good. Extended stay. Yeah, I've been at the extended stays too. Whatever's the cheapest hotel at the time, that's where they put us. They find the cheapest place to put us, and that's where we end up. My air fryer is my Instapot, so it has its own dedicated space because I air fry with it and I do other forms of cooking with it. If you don't have an Instapot with an air fry lid, highly recommend it. It will eliminate the majority of the stuff in your kitchen. We got gold, we got black, we got pink. Teflar purses? Or Telfar? What is a I know nothing. What is a Telfar purse?
Spoke too soon. I actually think this is adorable. Small, to the point. I'm almost tempted to get it.
Why? Look, man, I'm actually looking for a larger purse because I need it. I don't want a giant ass bag, but that purse is roughly the size of the purse that I currently have, which is adorable, but it doesn't hold anything. It barely holds my phone and my wallet. Where do I put my sunglasses and my chapstick, you guys? So I want a slightly larger bag that will actually hold all of those items.
$19. Not bad. All right, these are different.
Those are hideous.
There's pink, like a mint purple, and then
don't tell me she's gonna get one of these.
And like this black one. It is kind of cute in a really weird way. But
they remind me of jelly shoes from like back when I was a kid. And then there's this crocheted monstrosity over here. Where's my pointer? There it is. I don't know who decided that crochet and granny squares needed to come back, but they were wrong. Very, very wrong, and they should feel bad. Anyway. Now you know my stance on granny squares.
I think I'm just gonna stick to this cutie.
Are you real? Whoever put their money on black, there you go.
Trying on sunglasses.
I like those. Don't like
Absolutely not. Another big no. I don't think that I'm a sunglasses girly, but these ones are my favorite so far. Okay, really? So I just got back home.
I feel, call me crazy, I feel like she was kind of channeling glitter and lasers with the last pair of sunglasses. Just like that crazy, non-functional shape.
And I'm trying to think of what I want to do for dinner. I have no idea.
She needs a carry bag for like pepper spray.
Bacon and eggs, or...
Alright, she's got a pretty good sized refrigerator. I'm being very, like, nosy. I like the refrigerator. I've always wanted one like this. I think that's like the freezer to the side here. The side by side. I really like that. Mine is one of those old, like, refrigerators. Like, it has the teeny tiny freezer compartment and a very small regular compartment. We always have more food than we have space for, and it's really annoying. But, you know, first world problems. I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. There's the food she bought the other day. Of course, she's got those Amy's frozen meals. I don't know what that is. Probably one of her things. There's all the fresh stuff she bought, all piled together. Who keeps their tangerines in the refrigerator? I am going to make fun of you. I would make my teeth hurt, honestly. That's why I don't do it. But stainless fridge opens top and bottom. I just desperately want a side-by-side with that nice deep, like if I could get a side-by-side that was actually the refrigerator and then it had like that bottom deep freeze drawer. Oh, that'd be like a miracle. Nicole, yes. I mean, if this is either A, the same day, or B, the next day, it's understandable, because she did say she went to dinner the same day she went shopping. So, it is possible that she didn't open any of it yet, because she hasn't had to. She's eaten out. Citrus in the fridge. Thank you, Prez Hens. Thank you. Join the no refrigerating the fruit. The citrus. Frozen food for months. She really doesn't have that much in there. Considering some of her like epic food hauls, there's really not that much in here. I suppose if you took a tangerine and peeled it first and then froze it, it'd be like eating frozen grapes. I could get behind that. Freezer on the bottom, yeah.
Some meat. I have some tamales, burritos, salmon. I have no idea.
When did she ever eat salmon? Doesn't she not like fish?
All right, so I decided on some pork chops. So I have those in the air fryer. This is my first dinner that I'm cooking by myself in my new apartment. I'm doing it. Y'all, I'm just sitting in my living room, eat my dinner, eat my pork chops, which came out beautifully.
She is so lonely. This is literally the only socializing she has right now. She doesn't have anyone else to talk to. I mean, I guess she could talk to the animals, but this is, you know, I always say that she has this parasocial relationship with her audience, and that we're her go-to, we're her friends, we're her therapists, we're her doctors. And this is definitely one of those moments where it's very evident to me that, like, she's bored. She has no one to talk to. So she's turning to her one true friend, which is the internet or the audience via the camera. So don't refrigerate bananas. Who said that? Shame on you. Unless you're freezing them to make like ice cream or chocolate dipped bananas with, and then that's acceptable. They're the thin cut pork chops though, man. I could probably eat those. The boneless thin ones. Matter of fact, that sounds really good right now. Okay. Yes. Give me the pork. Keep in mind she's not eating anything else besides the pork chops. It's not like she has like a side of rice and some vegetables. It was just the pork chops. I'm just reading this. Okay, here we go.
Because if you guys remember last time I did pork chops in the air fryer, I over seasoned them, but now I know how to not do that. Well, anyways, I'm just sitting here living by myself. I have no internet. I'm just in a new place, new surroundings, and it's just like, it really hit me that like, it's me, myself, and I. Like, this is my place. And I'm having a girl dinner. Oh, we're gonna be having tons of those because earlier...
She is so bored. What did Nicole say? Thank you for the super chat. How much of a mind F do you... Oh, sorry. That I get you now. Do you think it is that all these people know about her day to day yet has no... Yeah. That's a really good point. I mean, we've been following her for 10 years. We probably are what a very close friend would be like a friend that you've had forever. So since you graduated high school, or college, I guess, in her, she didn't graduate, but you get my drift, you know. And I mean, we know everything that she's ever posted here. We know the majority of the crap that's gone on in her life. There are people who have done digging to find out even more, which is fascinating and also terrifying. But yeah, I mean, there's absolute strangers out here that know Amber better than the people in her life. And yet she can't talk with any of us because half of us won't talk to her and the other half are probably not really friendly. I don't know how a better way to put that one. I mean, what happened to the fan that she met in the grocery store that she exchanged numbers with? I mean, why not give them a call and be like, hey, bestie, you know? Do people say that still? I don't know. Prez Hens, your question, sir, madam, whoever you might be. I wonder if she knows she can set up a great hotspot with her iPhone since she has a Mac. That would require her to actually know how to use the damn Mac. She doesn't edit on the Mac either. So, she does look flushed in the face, but not in the crying kind of way. I had to back up there to read all of that.
Literally all I've had today was the beef jerky, which I showed you guys, and then before that I had a pepper jack like string cheese type deal. So it's like, yeah, I think it's also because I've just been like really freaking busy lately. So it's like I haven't even thought of eating. I think that's the reason why I'm just naturally...
Gee, imagine when you have something else to do around the house besides sit and eat, you might actually like do something besides sit around the house and eat. That's why people tell you to get a hobby, an actual hobby, not just collecting dumb shit.
Losing weight, which feels really good, might add. Okay, so now that I've ate,
now it's time for the animals to eat. Now that I have satiated my own needs, now it is time to see to those of the lesser.
It's a little bit left of cat food, but now I'm gonna fill up their cat food in the little cat food thingamajigger. This guy.
You know, I was actually kind of wondering if she had gotten rid of all the labeled containers. because we hadn't heard or seen anything about them in a minute. And then she bought all of that new laundry stuff and didn't show us her transporting the laundry stuff into the new containers. So I was kind of wondering what had happened to all these.
Right here. Get a pair of scissors. So
her and sharp objects just make me cringe.
Open it.
Do you not know how to use scissors?
Then we pour. It's that easy.
She's not even hard up for content, you guys. She's just bored. This isn't hard up for content, Lynn. This is bored out of her mind, doesn't know what to do, Lynn. Like, remember all those books she doesn't read? Now would be one of the greatest times to start reading a book. She may not have television, but she can watch stuff on her phone. You know, it's just like there's so many other things she could be doing, but she can't cope. So she's on her phone recording this. Don't get me wrong. She'd do this kind of crap anyway as like a filler content, but this doesn't give off filler vibes. This gives off, I don't know what else to do with my time vibes.
And then the rest I'll just put away. And I do the same with Twinkie's food as well. Hello, good morning. It is the next day.
It's Ariana Grande.
Today, my main focus is my closet, my bedroom, and then like my bathroom a little bit. Because yesterday I just worked on my kitchen and my living room.
I don't think I've ever gotten this dressed up to A, move, or B, rearrange my house.
So that's pretty much done. And since I have the internet people coming tomorrow, I don't want them to show up.
Foolish gal. Is she left-handed? That would kind of explain it, but also I don't think she knows how to use scissors. I always feed my animals first unless I'm starving. I was just trying to think about that because last night we got home really late and I was really hungry. And they have an automatic feeder, so I didn't feel like bad, but I always try to feed them first because then they leave me alone while I'm eating.
With boxes and stuff everywhere because they have to come through my bedroom. So I actually just wanted to give like a little tiny update on the pets because I've had people asking, which I totally get it. So when we first got here, Twinkie was totally fine, sniffing around. Rarity and Wasabi were terrified. Like they would not leave their little thing, which I still haven't put away yet.
I really like that thing, I'm not gonna lie. I would leave that out. I think the cats would enjoy it, just in general.
Just in case they want to go back in here. But they would not leave.
You know, that actually explains quite a bit. Left-handed people are not in a bad way. Left-handed people are kind of special. So that's kind of interesting to know.
They were so scared. They wouldn't move. I was like, oh my God. So it was a couple hours later when they came out, but Wasabi went behind the washer and he was there for 5+ hours, terrified. Rarity was hiding behind boxes.
Okay. Before I get really ticked off here. When you move, specifically with cats, you don't just dump them into the new home and are like, sink or swim. You are supposed to integrate them into the house in stages because cats are cats and they don't take well to that. Most cats will not take well to that kind of a situation. And so you start them off in one room where they have all of the things that they need, the cat box, the food, their beds, that kind of stuff. So they can start associating that space as theirs. And then slowly, like over days, not hours, you slowly introduce them to other rooms of the house. You don't leave them there when you're not home. You know, you put them back in their safe zone when you're not home. And in general, you slowly introduce them to the larger space. You can just dump your animal and go, which I see a lot of people do, but it really causes this level of stress and fear in the animals, and it takes the animal longer to adjust. And this is also the times when you find cats especially will start peeing on things and marking because A, they don't know what's what yet, and B, they're trying to, you know, mark shit. That's because that's what cats do. Even when you've had cats in homes where they didn't mark before, you'll move to a new location and they'll start peeing on the walls or stuff. It's probably because they've been introduced to the space too quickly. But there you go. That's just me moving with cats 8 times now. As I drool water all over myself. Very, very attractive.
But it was that night when they both came out and started venturing around. So it's officially been 3 nights that we've been here, and they're totally fine. So here's some cute photos. Here's Rarity and Wasabi sleeping next to each other. I thought it was so cute. Well, laying next to each other. I thought it was super cute. And then here's this little shelf moment where Wasabi found himself a little spot. So I think
where Wasabi was desperately hiding. That is not a happy cat.
I'm gonna keep the shelf.
Also, please brush that damn cat. He looks so raggedy.
With nothing on it, so he can like lay on there if he wants to. I just thought it was so adorable. I currently am cooking in the air fryer, so if you hear that, but right now I'm just about to transfer my...
I'm going to take my eggs from the container in which they came and put them into the container for which I've bought for them. Because I like having my eggs in a hard surface so that if I were to drop it, they'd all be demolished in one go, as opposed to leaving them in the soft container in which they are shipped, ensuring the majority of them do not break. Also, might I point out, going back to my Amber doesn't buy generic. These are Eggland's Best eggs, and I know that because of the stamp. They're like, at least in the stores I go to, they are some of the most expensive eggs you can buy. Just pointing this out. I think it's pretentious.
Eggs into its little egg carton.
Ghoulish gal. The only time I've had my cats urinate on things is when I move. And they're not adjusted yet, and they will pee on everything because they don't know what they can and can't pee on yet, and also they're trying to establish territory. All I can think of this scene right now is that Justine's going to be absolutely ecstatic to watch Amber move things from one container and put them into another. So now I can't wait for Kicking Geese to watch this so I can watch her watch Amber move stuff from one container to another. I'm already laughing. Oh my god.
Ta-da! There's a little lid. I much prefer my eggs in that guy. It just looks so cute. Come on now. So I just got back from taking a little twink on a walk.
That I totally couldn't have recorded myself doing because reasons.
But on the walk I've discovered like I'm gonna have to like create a whole new route for her, because back where we used to live, like we had our route that we took every day, multiple times a day, and now it's like, oh, we have to create something new. So that's gonna be interesting.
Kind of implying that you somehow can do the old routine? Nicole. Thank you for the super chat. I feel like this was just for her to be repetitively annoying with organizing and repeat the word eggs. You know what could have made that scene better? So if she'd been like 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg, all the way to 12. I'm sorry, I shouldn't suggest these kind of things because she'll do it. Night. Look, okay, I get why some people have an egg container because like I have a friend who raises chickens. Obviously, those chickens don't come with egg containers, so I get that part. But like, I guess I'm just so lowbrow that I just always keep my eggs in the container they come in. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like cheap. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong. That's entirely possible.
For her and for me, this Twinkie is not the one that like you take her to one spot and then she goes potty. No, she has to like walk for at least 10 minutes, several different spots. That's just what she does. But yeah, right now I'm just making
Nicole is savage. Dang.
some pork chops again because I had a few left over that I did not cook last night. If you guys remember, that's what I had. They were just so tasty and I'm craving protein. So right after I eat,
Nicole says, bold of you to assume Amber can count to 12. I mean, she's got 10 fingers. She can at least get that high. I mean, how hard is it to add 2?
Going to go into my closet. That is going to be even more of a focus than my bedroom because I still have so many boxes with clothing in them, and I'm trying to take all of the boxes to recycling, and pretty much all of them are in recycling, besides the ones with my clothes and the ones with my purses. I am just massively overwhelmed with all my clothing.
Chaos! Could you not open? Is this how the boxes fold? Before I go in on her for about the damn boxes, is this how they're supposed to fold? I didn't use these when I moved. I just took my stuff and folded it and put it in a box, unless I was using it to pack dishes or something breakable.
So I have...
Yes, maybe? I'm looking at the lid of the box. Sorry, I have to... Okay, maybe this is how it was supposed to do. It bothers me that she and I have the same coat hangers. I mean, it makes sense. They're good coat hangers. Clothing hangers. But, I don't know. It irritates me a little bit.
I have these two big guys. Then I have my suitcase that I've made a complete disaster.
Oh my god. Why do you even have clothes? Why don't you just have large bolts of cloth that you just wrap around yourself occasionally? Because that's how you're treating your stuff. It's just like it's absolute garbage. I don't even treat my clothes this bad.
Wasabi's chilling in it. Isn't he the sweetest little guy you've ever seen in your life? Like, look at that. And then I have this other one.
Alexi has a good point there. That's interesting. Where are you that the eggs were sold on a flat? Because that's kind of cool. And also I know that people in here are like from all over the damn place, so... But I just go to the grocery store, and the grocery store has cartons. I just buy the cartons. I'm sorry. I'm basic. I don't know what that is. I'm uncultured.
And we're in the move. Y'all, it got so messed up. Like, everything is literally stuck. Like, it is the craziest thing. So
you guys hear Twinkie growling in the background?
It's going to be super freaking hard for me to get my clothes out of this. This one's going to be not very fun. So I've actually, before the move, I got rid of my...
Nothing? Like 8 items that you showed us?
God. 50% of my clothes.
I don't believe that.
Look how messy. Look how much more I still have to do. But even though I've gotten rid of a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of clothing, I am still going to, before...
My dirty clothes went into a garbage bag because I was too lazy to do a load of laundry before I left. Last time we moved. But my regular clothes, I either use those as packing material or I put them in a box. I don't know. Night. This is going to be fun watching her try to be functional. Like, look at her face right now. She's like looking, she's gazing at this box. She has no idea what she's going to do. She's very put out. Like, I don't think she really understood. I keep saying this, but I don't think she understands how much energy it takes to take care of her. Because she's always had someone within hollering distance that she could just call over to do whatever. I mean, remember all the time she's organized the kitchen and the bathroom over and over and over again, especially the kitchen. She would always have Becky or Feline come in and take everything out of the cabinets for her so she could then put them back. So the hard work is taking everything out and putting it someplace where it can then be gotten to. Putting it back really isn't the hard part, not in my opinion anyway. So she's already, and I don't for a minute believe she packed this herself. So she now has to unpack all of her own crap herself, unless her mom or her aunt comes over to help, which doesn't look like that's what's happening right this second. Because it doesn't appear to be anybody else in the house. So, excuse me. So it's just, she gets to find out what it's like to have to do shit for yourself. And it's a lot.
Or I hang any piece of article of clothing, I have to really sit there and decide, do I want this? Do I need this? So here's number one. I'm so bored. This is a Betsy Johnson.
Wait, so now she's going to get rid of clothes again? And I hate Betsy Johnson stuff. I'm sorry. I know people like it, obviously, but I am not a fan of Betsy Johnson stuff.
Shirt. I think it's so adorable, but I've only worn it a few times. I think to make my space as peaceful as possible, I need to only keep clothing that I know in my heart that I'm going to wear. And
then get rid of everything that's in the boxes and just live off of what's in your suitcase. Oh, I had to read the whole thing first. Thank you for the super chat, Nicole. She's finally feeling the weight of her body. Yeah, remember when she was like, oh my God, my feet hurt because I've been walking all day and I'm not used to that? That was like last video. And everyone was like, yes, you're like 600 pounds, give or take. Well, actually close to 500 now. But still. And then the rest of it is... And Nicole says, I have no hope, though. P.S. Hit the like, guys. Yes, please hit the like. I forget that you can like these things. And P.S.S. Do we really think she walked Twinkie? I don't have a reason not to believe that she didn't walk Twinkie. I just wish that she would film it. I don't honestly understand why she's pretending like we don't know where she is. And I don't know why she's trying so hard to keep it a secret from people who just watch her videos. Because if you only watch the videos, and I assume only follow Instagram, her Instagram, no one else's, you probably don't know exactly where she is. But I know that through the grapevine, I know that someone has already located the apartment that she is in, which is creepy, but does confirm that she's exactly where we all thought she was going. You know, it's that level of things. It's just like, just tell everybody you're in Oklahoma. Just tell people you moved closer to your mom. It's not like we care. You know, it's not like she's going to get bad press or something. I mean, people just want to know where she is. I mean, yeah, there's probably a couple people who are going to be like, whatever. But where else was she going to go? Alaska? Who had that one? Somebody was like, she's moving to Alaska. Like, I'd like to see that.
Enjoy. And this is not one. So I'm going to keep this process up.
Disliking does help the algorithm, so I'm not mad when people dislike my stuff. YouTube doesn't care. Why should I?
And then I will show you guys my progress in a little bit.
Yay.
All right, you guys. So here are my like jackets, cardigans, sweaters.
Hey, she kept the sweater I like. Yay. She never wears it, but she kept it. It's this, for those of you who don't care. I don't know why, but I love this thing. It's the colors. She never wears it. I've never seen her wear it.
Really long, like, maxi dresses, under type shirts, just like t-shirts. And then across the way over here, we have all of my dresses. And these are the clothes that I'm actually going to get rid of.
That's 50% of her clothing, you guys. That's 50% of her clothing laying right. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry.
It's just so crazy, like, looking at this pile, like,
and realizing that's like a quarter of my own closet. You barely pulled anything out. 50% of what? Where are you considering 50%?
Like, am I just getting rid of majority of my color? I feel like majority of my clothing is darker.
Yeah, 88 gifts. Kiwi Farms and Reddit. They're too much for me. They're just too much for me. I can't do it. I know people have been like, go to the farms. They have all this information. I'm just like, I'm good. Yes, we are continuing, Ghoulish Gal. We are continuing with the closet clear out. Midori Gale. Amber going with the everything her money touched is a proud treasure. Kind of. The item itself has no value to her. This is my analysis. Like, the dresses have no value individually, but the fact that she has the dress and she purchased the dress, that has value. Like with her, oh, for the love of God, I just said I didn't like the designer. Anyway, that I'm So Bored t-shirt. That designer did a bunch of stuff with Torrid, and I think Amber literally bought every item in that collab. And in my opinion, they are all hideous. but it was a very popular collab. And the designer is actually very popular as well. You very rarely see Amber wear pieces, Betsy something or other. You very rarely see Amber wear those pieces that she owns. But owning those pieces is the important part, because now she owns pieces by a designer, by a famous designer. You know, it doesn't matter that she's never going to wear any of it. The act of owning the thing is the important thing. Anyway. She has no style. Like, I don't mean that in like, oh my God. I mean, like, she doesn't have an aesthetic, I guess, is where I'm going with that. Like, I have like two that I go between. Like right now in the cold months, I go towards like the dark academia kind of like mid-century steampunk kind of a look, because I just like that. I love plaid skirts and I like vests and I like the floofy and the foo-foo. I like that. So that's what I go for when I buy stuff. And then in the spring, I like things that are lighter. And so I kind of go for more of like I guess like a K-drama look. I don't have a better way of describing it, but very light, flowy fabrics, you know, flattering cuts, that kind of stuff, but lighter materials that don't look like academia, whatever. I mean, they're very two distinct styles. But that's my thing. So I don't buy pieces, even if I like it, I don't buy pieces that are outside of those two styles unless it's something that I really, really like, or I know I'm going to wear someplace or some places multiple times. Amber just kind of buys stuff. You know, she just, Betsy Johnson, there we go. She just bought all the Betsy Johnson stuff because it was Betsy Johnson. You know, there's probably... The only thing I see her reliably buy is stuff that says Barbie on it. She has always, even before the Barbie movie, she's always been a Barbie girl. That's the only thing I can really say that she like zeroes in on. But for the most part, her colors are all over the place. She's not as bad as Glitter and Lasers. I will give her that. I don't know what the hell goes through Anna's head when she buys some of that clothes, the majority of the clothes that she buys, but I don't know what she's thinking. Amber's not that bad, but her style is all over the place. Like, she doesn't have a style. Anyway, things that are basically irrelevant.
I don't know. I kind of just like darker clothing on me.
No.
Wasabi was laying here, and now he's gonna lay back.
He's hiding. He's scared. Poor baby.
So it looks like he found himself another spot.
Did we all notice the wad of clothing under the dresses that was still laying there that Wasabi was laying on? I hate this. Just say, okay, bye, thanks. It's not going to kill you. It takes 2 seconds.